Hi, this is Tyson Fury, aka the Gypsy King. I just seen a video of Joshua on Sky Sports saying he'd love to come and help me in camp, and that I'd fight him quicker than Wilder, that's for sure. When I beat Wilder, I will fight you, AJ, no problem. And I would love to have you in camp, Mush. Really love to have you in camp, work out for this fight, and give Deontay Wilder a proper beating. Love to. I hope you mean it, because I'd love to have you in the training camp with me. Thanks very much, by the way, and well done in your last fight. Congratulations, fair play. Hi, this is Tyson Fury, aka the Gypsy King. I just seen a video of Joshua on Sky Sports saying he'd love to come and help me in camp, and that I'd fight him quicker than Wilder, that's for sure. When I beat Wilder, I will fight you, AJ, no problem. And I would love to have you in camp, Mush. Really love to have you in camp, work out for this fight, and give Deontay Wilder a proper beating. Love to. I hope you mean it, because I'd love to have you in the training camp with me. Thanks very much, by the way, and well done in your last fight. Congratulations, fair play.
So we just heard there from Tyson. Fury. Now, I've got to be honest. After watching this, something inside me started to bubble. I did get a few, what would you call it? I did get some heartwarming juices flowing here. Seeing Fury humble and seeing Fury saying, I'd love to have you, and I hope you're serious, etc, etc. That did warm my heart, to be honest. And it made me kind of take a step back and think, Fury, people think I don't like Fury. Let me start again. People think I don't like Fury and I go at him because I've got someone against him. My only issue's been is the fact that he don't want to fight people. He don't want to. AJ called him out 60-40 ages ago, didn't want none of that. When he first came back, Eddie Hearn sent him an offer, Dillian White, Tony Bellew, and AJ on the end of it. That there, and when you're ranting and raving about being lineal champion, etc, etc, there's a certain thing, there's a certain, requirement. When you want to talk about how great you are, there's a certain requirement for that, yeah? Francesco Pianetta, all them copycats there weren't the requirement for the lineal champion. Now, if you come back and you say, I'm a drug addict and I'm recovering, that's fine. But don't be coming back saying you're this, that, the other, and you're not backing it up. Anyway, the fact of the matter is, AJ, as I reported on earlier today, has offered to go and give Fury some work in sparring. Fury's obviously responded. Now, whilst, as I've said at the start of this video, my heart was warmed watching this, it still don't take away from the facts. And as I said, people think I say things about Fury about him being shot because I'm a hater. I'm genuinely serious. I believe he is shot. Now, he may prove me wrong. If he proves me wrong in February or March or whenever it takes place and he beats Wilder, I'll come on here and I'll put my hands in the air and say, I don't know, I haven't got a clue about boxing. That said, listen, people know that I've been analysing Fury for a while now. Physically, yeah, he jumped off a 2-metre box and his knees buckled. That there is the last thing in terms of, on a scale of 1 to athletic, jumping off a box isn't a very tough requirement. Yeah, when you jump off a box and your knees are straight, who lands with straight knees? That there is because his knees are crystallising. When you look at, I've got a PhD in doctorism. I've got a PhD in physicianist, yeah, and essentially when you look at X-rays and MRI scans of extreme arthritic patients, you'll notice there's a lot of crystallized, a lot of bone matter, a lot of fragmented bone matter which develops, and that's what causes stiff. You go and speak to an old person who's got arthritis, they can't move their joints, and that's why when Fury jumped off a box, his knees was rock solid, his legs was rock solid, bowed out. Yeah, he had bowed knees like Coogan's. That's what he did have. Yeah, guarantee you. Stand Fury and Coogan on a ledge. Tell them both to jump off, and you'll notice the same thing happens. Both rock solid, crystallised legs. The difference is Coogan ain't trying to be no world champion. Anyway, the reason I've pointed it out is to say that I've been tracking Fury for a while. The Wallin fight. All of a sudden, Fury can't use his legs. That isn't by chance. Oh, well, he cut his eye. Oh, well, YB, his eye was cut, so he couldn't use his legs. No, that's wrong. I'll explain to you again how it's wrong. Josh Taylor, against his last fight, I forgot the guy's name, he had a massive eye damage as well. He didn't stand still. The last round, he got on his bike and he ran essentially, which is what you do when you got a cut. Yeah, when you can't see and you got a cut, you don't stand and trade. You're at a massive disadvantage. Not to mention, Fury in general is at a massive disadvantage standing and trading. And bearing in mind as well, Ben Davison, this is all Ben Davison trains him for, is to run. So what was he doing? Not running. That people stopped running. Look at James DeGale, another example. When James DeGale, in fact, this is a perfect analogy. James DeGale, when he fought Truax the first time, yeah? What was everyone saying? James, why aren't you boxing? James, why aren't you moving? James, why are you having a tear-up with Caleb Truax for? No one could work out and understand why James DeGale, this beautiful boxer, was standing and having a tear-up with Caleb Truax. No one could understand it. I'm telling you now. James DeGale, much like Tyson Fury in the Otto Wallin fight, he didn't want to stand there and trade. But when your legs are shot, your legs are shot. And I actually never understood it. I've heard people talk about shot legs for a long time, and it wasn't until the James DeGale fight in 2017 that I actually started understanding that when your legs are gone, they're gone. Now we're going to see real quick. We'll soon learn in the Wilder fight if I'm right or not. But I've got a feeling Caleb Truax to James DeGale is Otto Wallin to Tyson Fury. Let's be real now. That anywhere else, that would have been that man would have been essentially Caleb Truax, i.e. he would have beat the big name as such. But anyway, the fact of the matter is, I point out them two things. Wallin fight, his knees, him leaving Ben Davison. Yeah, I just did a video on that, and it's only happened recently. Tyson Fury has left his long-term trainer, Ben Davison. And all these little things are telling you something's not quite right. This isn't a man who's calm, relaxed, confident. When you start all this madness going life and death with Wallin, changing trainers 8 weeks before you're having a fight, see what I mean? It shouts out to me like he's looking for something. He's looking for some confidence. He's not. You know what I mean? And this, as I said, now the fact that AJ's offered him sparring and Fury's jumped all over it. Now I don't know what you man see. When I watch this video, and I'm not digging at him, and like I said, initially when I watched this video, my Great British, my United Kingdom juices started flowing. The idea of AJ and Fury working together to potentially beat Wilder, that part of me wants the UK part of me wants Fury to beat him, but I'm not gonna deny the logic here. Logically, Wilder wins in my opinion. Who would I rather see win? Of course I'd rather see Fury win. Why not? Why would I want big bum Wilder to win? But I'm not gonna sit there and fight and like I'm not gonna say Fury's gonna win just because he's from the UK. Absolutely not. I'm gonna go with what I think. I'm gonna go what I think logically is gonna happen, and that's Wilder. Now, as I said, watch this video and don't be biased. Don't be biased towards UK. Watch this video and tell me what you see. Does it sound like a confident man there? Oh, AJ, please, AJ. Oh, AJ, I'd love to have you here. Please, AJ, don't be kidding me, AJ. Please, AJ, come through. Oh, AJ, I need you, AJ. Please. It just wasn't a good look for me. Now, as I keep saying, from a heartwarming sense, it was lovely to see. But as a fighter, you're 8 weeks out from the fight. The wheel should be in motion. Now, don't get me wrong. Maybe people like I don't know. Maybe maybe if Fury had offered his services to AJ, maybe Fury would have gone into camp. I've got a feeling when AJ's in a camp, I can't imagine him just. Maybe he would. I don't know. Or maybe I'm wrong, but I can't imagine people just coming in. I can't imagine him begging for people to come in. You got your plan and you're nice and stable and you crack on forward. You don't start bringing people in. Maybe I don't have a clue. But all I know is, in terms of data points, this for me was not a good look from Fury's point of view. Yeah? Now, as a fan, it was nice to see, but from a fighter's psychology, in my opinion, I see red flags here. Like, he's almost clamouring to it. Oh, AJ, I need AJ to come in. Oh, AJ can help me. Listen, just because AJ would knock Wilder out, it's almost, I get the feeling that Fury almost got the notion into his mind that, oh my gosh, I know AJ can beat Wilder, so maybe some of that freshness. Let's bear in mind as well, Fury's just watched AJ win 12 rounds against a unified champion. Yeah, Fury's just watched AJ do a better job at boxing than he's ever done in his whole career. Meaning that he's thinking to himself, oh AJ, please AJ, sprinkle some of that on me. Oh yes AJ, sprinkle some of your fresh legs on me. Please AJ, come to my camp AJ, sprinkle some fresh legs on me. That's what he wants. He's hoping that maybe if he brings AJ into camp, some of them fresh, explosive, athletic, non-shotted legs will rub off on him. That's the feeling. That's the genuine message I got from this. And the reason I keep saying what I'm about to say now is the fact that people think I'm hating. Genuinely, half of me love to see this video, but the other half, I've got to be realistic here. You can't watch this video and say that there's a confident man who knows what he's doing. Because if it was me, I'd be saying, you know, I don't need no AJ. I'm not being funny. But it's not as if, like, for example, AJ isn't a Wilder replacement anyway. See what I'm saying? Meaning that it's not like Wilder and AJ are 1-for-1 matches, and it's really going to make a big difference. I can't really see what AJ's going to do for Fury. Of course, he's an elite athlete, and that would be great work. But I don't know. I just don't see it myself. They're completely different styles. Now we know AJ can do quite a few styles, and maybe that's what he's trying to do. Like I speculated on my early video, maybe AJ's actually planning. You know what? I'll go into the Fury camp and I'll practice working on my one-shot stuff, which is something that AJ could actually work on. I think that would be a great addition to his skill set, i.e., working on that one whip. Do you know what I mean? We know AJ's got power, but he hasn't. Yeah, well, I think it's one of his weaker points, that one-shottedness. AJ likes to break people down, but the fact of the matter is, there's a whole plethora of skills. In terms of attributes, there's probably over 100 attributes every fighter's got. One punch snap, AJ, in my opinion, that's one of his weaker skills when you on the spectrum. Anyway, the fact of the matter is, he could work on that, but still, from Fury's point of view, I don't know. This has seemed a bit desperate to me. It seemed a bit beggy to me. You know what I mean? Maybe you can comment below. What vibe did you get from this? I'm just trying to work out. And when you got everything else going on, he's leaving his trainer. It almost looked like a cry out for help to me. Oh AJ, you're so fresh, AJ. Oh AJ. Oh. You know what I mean? He was like he wants to attach himself to the freshness. He sees. I'm not being funny. Like we all watched AJ on December 7th. I've never seen a man so fresh in my life. And what Fury's looking back and thinking back to himself like, wow. Never mind when I fought Klitschko in November 2015. AJ's the freshest. Yeah, people thought Fury was fresh against Vlad, and he went life and death against Vlad. AJ just won 12 rounds, didn't even break a sweat, we're laughing all the way through it. Do you know what I mean? That's what he's looking for, that youthfulness. He wants to be around it. He wants to be around the youthfulness. And to be honest, as a UK fan, maybe a bit of it will rub off, but I'm not sure it works like that. Freshness is not a mystical element, I don't think. But then again, maybe it will. Maybe AJ's youthfulness and energy will start rubbing off on Fury. That's what he needs at this point. He needs some divine intervention. He needs something magical he needs something magical to release the crystallization of his needs at this point, in my opinion. But anyway, listen. Let me end this video on a bit of a different one. I've been negative towards Fury, but genuinely, in my heart of hearts, I want him to win. At this point, I want him to win. Having watched this video, I didn't want him to win before, but having watched this video now, I want him to win. However, logically, my opinion hasn't changed. Wilder still wins, and this video don't help that. It doesn't help my logical opinion. This looks desperate to me, but I'll be intrigued to see what you man think. Last things last. Big shout out to my dog, Pat OB, coming through with the Patreon. Anyone else who wants to receive daily exclusive live streams and interact with the YB, support the YB, patreon.com/the YB. That's what we do. No respect.